What is the most evil company in the entire world? Dole is up there with what they've done to South America, but the Dutch East India Company and Nestlé are both good selections. If the question is on the span of all time, then my answer easily has to be the Dutch East India Company. As a Dutch person who never delved into the Dutch East India Company, besides the basics we learn in middle and high school, I didn't know how bad it was. The impression I got was that yes, they did evil and inhumane things, but since I never heard about it that much, I thought it wasn't as bad as other colonizers or groups of the time. But hearing people from Indonesia, for example, talk about it and see how much some of them despise the Dutch rule, I can't help but wonder if Dutch schools ignore these horrible acts and barely cover them. Most of this was horrible attention goes to the Dutch War of Independence and the Second World War. I sold insurance broadly and was sent out to sell the Colonial Penn life insurance for seniors, the $9.95 plan. Occasionally, I always explained in depth why it was so bad. Most of them just wanted it to pay for a funeral of some sort. Nearly every option is better than Colonial Penn for that. There are no benefits for the first 2 years, and if you die after year 4 or 5 you have no net benefit as total premiums paid exceed the payout. Monsanto is now Bayer Crop Science. Still the same monopolistic attitude on food and GMO and most of Monsanto issues. It makes it especially heinous for me that they sell both the sickness and the remedy, as they are also a pharma company. I try to avoid them when buying stuff because I feel like they are in a huge conflict of interest. Imagine destabilizing an entire country just to secure a effing banana crop. Absolute bastards. Also imagine destabilizing an entire country just to secure oil. Absolute bastards. Purdue Pharma. OxyContin and fentanyl are still unaliving people. But hey, bonuses for selling by the milligram. Evil. It used to be Quaker Oats. From their Wikipedia page, from 1946 to 1953, researchers from Quaker Oats Company, MIT and Harvard University carried out experiments at the Walter E. Fernald State School to determine how the minerals from cereals were metabolized. Parents of disabled children were asked for permission to let their children be members of a science club and participate in research. Being a member of the science club gave the children special privileges. The parents were told that the children would be fed with a diet high in nutrients. They were not told that the food their children were fed contained radioactive calcium and iron, and the consent form contained no information indicating this. The information obtained from the experiments was to be used as part of an advertising campaign. The company was later sued because of the experiments. The lawsuit was settled on December 31, 1997.